What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing. Thanks for your support. You know, I'm all about that positivity and that motivation. Make sure you guys also support my Patreon. Subscribe over there. You know, I kick a lot of real and uncut, uncensored content over there. So, you know, support and hear some of the little freaky tales. And I just wanted to say, man, there's no such thing as, you know, that's a white thing or that's a black thing, or you're trying to act white, or, you know, you're trying to act Mexican. You know, it's just you acting like you. And a lot of times we let these comments deter us from doing things that are positive or that could enhance our lives. And, you know, those comments coming out the mouths of the people who say them are because they're actually jealous that they can't do what you're doing, that they don't know how to express themselves how you express yourself, you know. And it affects a lot of kids, man, a lot of young people. And you know, even parents, you know, oh, you know, why you trying to play golf? You know, that's not, you know, black kids don't, you know, well, black kids don't play that, or you don't play that, or skateboard. Why you skateboard? That's a waste of your time. That's a waste of your. I'm not gonna spend my money on no damn skateboard. You know, and you keep tearing it up. You keep tearing it up, and not gonna buy you another one. God damn it, you can't buy a kid another skateboard to keep him off the streets. You don't want to buy him a new BMX bike to help him improve his tricks and he's not getting in trouble? If you're a good student, you're getting good grades, you're not cutting up at home, why as a parent wouldn't you do that? You know, I was one of the few black skaters growing up in San Francisco back in the early 80s. One of the few black skaters. There was me and maybe two or three other black kids I used to see skating HP Dish, skating over by Haight Street, skating at Embarcadero, just hitting Chinatown banks. I was one of the few kids. And, you know, skateboarding kept me out of trouble, man. You know, I had dreams of one day becoming a professional skater. And this is before the X Games and you know, all the, you know, the monster games and all this stuff, man. And you know, they didn't have all that. They didn't even have any skate parks. We found something that looked cool and we just skated it. You know, half the stuff was made for something else, but we turned it into a skate park. And you know, all you had back then was Thrasher and Transworld, and you would look at the pictures and picture yourself doing the tricks that these guys in the books were doing. You know, kids all across the country, across the world, and we would look at these books and study them, and then go out and try to emulate Natus Copus or Rob Roskop or Magnus you know, Mark Gonzalez or Tommy Guerrero, Jesse Martinez, you know, Tony Hawk, Lance Mountain, Steve Caballero. And we try to do all these tricks on the, you know, street ramps. And then if we got lucky, we had a friend, his dad built him a half pipe and, you know, or quarter pipe, and we go out there and skate the hell out of that thing. But, you know, all my troubles, man, I started getting in trouble when I moved into an environment and I was being pulled in two different directions. And I remember when I broke my last skateboard, I couldn't afford to buy another one. And I asked a family member to help me out with a skateboard, and it's like, I'm not gonna keep spending my money on this shit, man. You know, this is a waste. It's a waste, man. So the cheapest thing outside of a skateboard was picking up a basketball. And, you know, everybody played basketball, but skateboarding was my thing. You know, I was doing ollie wall rides, you know, kick flips, Japan airs, method airs. I was doing all these different tricks, just learning on my own with me and my little partners. It was three of us, three black skaters, man, and some other guys we skated with, some other white guys. But it was just, we all had fun. And we were skating, man. And, you know, once I wasn't able to afford to continue to buy the skateboard stuff, because skateboards you tear up, crack the boards, break rails, trucks get smashed, you know, doing all, cause you ain't using, you know, all the protective stuff. You're just using basic stuff because you skate, you know, you're not a poser. And I started leaning toward the streets. I started looking at things in the streets as far as, maybe this is an easier route, and maybe this is more in line with what I should be doing rather than, and I kind of leaned away from my friends that skated. And I was a turning point in my life, man. If I would have stuck with that, man, this is back when I remember Tony Hawk, Steve Caballero came to Cal Expo in Sacramento, and we watched the demo. And then in between the demo, we were trying to tell him to do a MIG twist on the quarter pipe. I mean, it was so small, he couldn't do no MIG twist off of there. But we were all pumped up, little kids, our little skateboards and our Jordans on, and Jimmy Z's, and we were out there, and we were always trying to do these tricks, hoping to get noticed. Maybe somebody would sponsor us, maybe Blockhead Skateboards, or maybe somebody from Schmidt Sticks would, see us and give us free stuff. And that was always a dream, to get sponsored. We weren't really thinking initially about going to, play in the NBA, even though we played basketball, but skateboarding was like, getting a sponsorship was kind of cool before thinking about going to the NBA. And, it's just like, man, my life has just went a whole nother direction. So for you youngsters out there, man, who skateboard and you feel like you're different, you feel like you don't fit in, man, F everybody, bro. Keep skateboarding. If you're BMXing and you practice, do your tricks, man, keep doing them, man. And if you have a family member that can help you get those, those parts or equipment you need, talk to them, man. And if you're a family member, support those kids. Keep them out the streets, man. Keep them out the way. And it's a game changer. Like I said, I've been called all kind of names, man. Oh, you want to be white? Oh, you want to be Mexican? Because I have Mexican friends, and I'm hanging out with them and doing stuff and trying to, just learn different things. When I used to draw a lot, my Mexican friend was a good artist, and I used to hang out a lot. And there's certain people, but people are ignorant, man. And people that say that stuff, they're very limited. People who say you're trying to be something, and these people are really scared. They're scared to death. For somebody to say, I'm not trying to be black, dude. I mean, and it's all relevant because this is just a vessel. This is a vessel. I'm a spiritual person, man. So this vessel is just what the universe gave me to move around in this celestial plane. But as far as a person, man, I don't see color, man. But I know what it's like being black. I'm blacker than most of the people walking around on this earth, man. But it's not like I use that as a definition of who I am as a person. So don't let somebody try to define you. If you want to play golf, man, play golf. If you want to play tennis, play tennis. It's not gay. Oh, you're soft because you want to play tennis. Oh, that's gay because you want to go play golf or whatever. Or you're gay because you want to study. And I'm not saying gay as far as homosexual. I'm talking about gay as soft. And God, people say stuff like that, stupid stuff. Oh, that's gay because you wanna wear those shoes and do that stuff. No, man, that's you being you. You know what I mean? It's you being who you are and who you feel you want to be. Define yourself. Don't let somebody define you, man. And it's a game changer, man. I didn't have anybody to talk to, so I talked to you guys, try to help you have a better understanding, because I didn't have that male. Yeah, my mom was there, but she didn't tell me shit. She raised me, but it wasn't like I didn't have these conversations. I didn't have a male saying, you know what, man, it's all right to be a skateboarder. I didn't have nobody teaching me how to work on cars. I learned all that shit myself. I didn't have nobody giving me the game as far as how to throw football properly, or how to catch a football, or how to run a pattern, or, no, I did that on my own. Skateboarding I picked up on my own. Everything I did on my own, man. Didn't nobody go out here and teach me shit. So if I can keep you guys on a more positive path and not let other people define who you are, and you define yourself, man, you're winning, man. You guys got all this social media at your fingertips, man. You're winning. So stay positive, man. And it's no such thing as you're being white, or you're trying to be Mexican, or you're trying to be this because you want to pursue certain things that's associated with a certain demographic or culture. Those are ignorant people, man, and get the hell away from them, man. Leave them people alone, bro. Be successful, be positive, stay motivated. Big Herc 916.